Okay, it's 10 o'clock Saturday morning. My name is Christopher Neithammer, and I'm here to do a 30-minute Facebook Live with a practice and a healing at the end of it. I'm co-founder of Home PYM. I'm a meditation teacher. I'm a spiritual counselor. I teach yoga, and I also do energy healing. So welcome to our space this morning, and glad you're here. And I'm just going to talk a little bit about what's going on and emotions that happen and how people could be feeling right now or not. And sometimes what I'm alluding to is that a lot of times the feelings you get, they might not be yours. This information and emotions travel. They move through the airways. So if you're thinking about somebody and then the phone rings, that's an example of that. There's another study like on the New York Times crossword puzzle. The Sunday crossword puzzle gets a lot more answers done on a Monday than it does on a Sunday, because the folks that work it on a Sunday think about it and then they put the thoughts up in the airways, and they're easier to pick up. They're easier for somebody else to get them. The typewriter was discovered all around the world in one at the same time. It just was discovered because, again, the information went up in the airways and it transferred. So in a time of uncertainty like it's happening now, this is a time where there may be fear going on with some people, and they're feeling it and they're putting it up, and then it goes around and it kind of directs the sentiment. You know, if you're in a group process, I used to do group work 20 years ago, and one person is expressing something that's happening with him, and he starts getting emotional and crying, and then next thing you know, it just flows around the room where everybody else ties into the emotions. It might not be the same topic, but it's the emotion. The emotion moves. We could transfer our emotion, transfer a cheery, happy, upbeat emotion to somebody else, and somebody could transfer a bad, sad, down emotion to us, a fearful emotion to us. And, as we take care of ourselves and do things, positive things for ourselves, we could be resistant. We could pick it up, we could have empathy, and we could also have our own emotions and our own happiness and our own joy. So that's kind of what's going on, and how things are traveling through the airways. So I'm going to introduce a sound for protection. This sound is Von Keel. And Von Keel, it's a wazifa, but it's also connected with the sound or the Archangel Michael. So if you're familiar with Archangel Michael, you may use this sound and think of him and bring him into your space. So when we do sound practices, we do it 3 different ways. Okay? First, we do it out loud, and we do it with a prefix of ya, Y-A. Y-A on the front of the sound is what, the Y-A is what opens the pathway. I say cuts the way, opens the door, cuts the way for the sound to come into your space. It's an introduction. So the YA sound is ya. We use this YA to introduce the sound, the one who is, and then you use the sound. So the one who is protection. Okay, and then you may think of, Archangel Michael. You could do that. So you have a sound, you have an introduction out loud, and then you have, in your mind, you have the thought and try to hold the vision of Archangel Michael, who's coming. You're inviting him into your space to protect you. Okay? So once you do the sound out loud, and you could do the reps, you could do it 3 times, you could do it 11 times, you could do it 33 times, you could do it 99 times, and you could keep going. I mean, you could, but usually after 99 times, it's pretty solid. I mean, it's just a matter of believing and executing and feeling. So the first part, when you're doing the sound out loud, you're bringing the quality. You're bringing Archangel Michael, the being, into your space for protection. And then the next part is you do the sound on your breath. Okay, so you operate a full breath, inhaling and exhaling, and then while you're breathing, you hold the sound onto your breath. And you're thinking about, in this case, it would be Archangel Michael, Valkiel, coming in your body and leaving your body. Breathing in and releasing Archangel Michael in and out of your body. And then the third piece is you sit with the sound and meditate as Archangel Michael. Because all these sounds or qualities which lie in the being, lie in us as individuals. They're all there. You hear these great stories and of these of wars or of kindness. We all have that. We all have that inside of us. It's just a matter of us awakening that part of our being and executing that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to call for Archangel Michael with Valkiel, going to bring him into our space, and then we're going to breathe as him and become Archangel Michael. And then we're going to send it out again to, from us to others. And then as we send the sound out to others, we will send them protection where they will feel safe. And then they will lose their fear, and the vibration will change. And the energy coming through the air might be less fearful, and it would feel more protected. Okay, I got a little cough coming on. It was perfect this morning. It's part of the game, I guess. We're going to do it 11 times, okay? And you could listen to it. This is going to be recording. It's going to be available. You could re-listen to it, or you could try along with me as we do this, okay? So just start getting, ground your feet down, get yourself a nice meditative seat where your feet are grounded, your torso is vertical. Breathing some deep breaths in and some deep breaths out. Inhaling, expanding your lower belly. Exhaling, drawing the lower belly in and up against the bottom of your lungs. Once you feel grounded in your space, we're going to start. Now continue with full breath, inhaling Vakil into your body. Hold that sound on your mind as you're breathing in, and exhaling out Vakil. Inhaling Vakil. And exhaling Vakil. So the direction with your breath could be the front of your heart. Inhaling, drawing Vakil in your body, vertical, and filling your being. Exhaling Vakil out the front of your heart. Think of the name Vakil. Know the quality is Archangel Michael. Well, that's 11 breaths for me. If you have a longer breath than me, you're probably still doing it. And if you have a shorter breath, you're probably saying, when is he going to get done? But the final phase is you called your friend, you called the quality, you called Vakil, Archangel Michael, into your space. Okay? Then you breathe them through your being for 11 breaths. And now you just spend some time, and this could go on for hours, it could go for a short period of time. I'm not going to take it for hours. But you just breathe as Vakil. You don't have to think of Vakil anymore. Just breathe and feel that you became Vakil. Okay, so we're going to add one more piece here, and that's to switch your breathing pattern from in through the nose and out through the nose to the element of air. So air is in through the mouth and out through the mouth. And you're breathing this pattern and you're just drawing everything in around you. And you're mixing it with Valkil, Archangel Michael. And as you exhale, you're exhaling out in all four directions. 5 up, 6 down. So you're pulsing Archangel Michael, the element of protection, and you're pulsing it past your body. You're expanding your field, breathing in through your mouth and exhaling out your mouth. See if you could get your field expanded into the room that you're in. And perhaps go beyond the walls that you're surrounded with. So what you're doing is you're sending protection beyond your body, beyond the room you're sitting in, beyond the house you're living in, beyond your yard. With your eyes closed, breathing this pattern, sending this energy, Von Keel, Archangel Michael, protection. Beyond. Let it go into the houses around you. Let everybody else get that feeling of safety. This is where the depth of your breath really adds a lot to the practice. The more you could breathe, the further you could send Archangel Michael. To your neighbor. Beyond your town. Just going to go for a couple more breaths. Full breath, in through the mouth, out through the mouth. And you're holding the element of Archangel Michael, which you brought into this space. And you're sending it out to all those in fear of the unknown. And you're changing the vibration. You're changing it from fear to safety. Okay, so time says we have to stop on that and move on to the healing portion of this Facebook Live. Again, the sound I just reviewed, you could come back to the beginning of this video. It's going to be posted. It's a sound dealing with fear and bringing in Archangel Michael into your being for protection, and then sending it out into your space. So everywhere you are in your space, the vibration changes and you're making things feel safe. The sound is Von Kiel, and the prefix is Ya, Y-A. You're calling Von Kiel in. You're meshing with him, merging with Von Kiel, the Archangel Michael, and then you're sending the element of Archangel Michael out of your space, out of your house, through your town. If you have any questions on that, you feel free to text me. This is pretty self-explanatory, so you should be able to rewatch this if you tuned in late and get the whole practice and understand how to execute it. It's a very good one, and it's something when challenges come up in your life and you need protection right away, that's who you could call. You could call Archangel Michael and bring him into your space. It's a very profound way of bringing him in. Now this is a portion where I'm going to send energy. Okay, I'm going to send energy of healing. Anybody that has a need, if there's anybody that has a pressing need or something that's really bothering them, or they just want to feel the experience of getting individually healed, go ahead and put it up on the screen. I haven't seen anything yet. I'm going to wait another, say, 30 seconds or so, or a minute, if you want to go ahead and put it up on the screen. If not, I'm going to do a general healing. I'm going to hold everybody here in this space. I'm reviewing the names. And then I'm going to hold all beings here and send a positive healers out to heal and create peace in your beings. Okay, so you can watch this, and since it's being recorded in time, you can actually get the benefit of a healing afterwards. And the depth of the healing depends on the individual and how safe you feel with me and how open you let your body. I can't go anywhere you don't want me to go. So just know you're safe. You're in control, not me. You take as much as you want or as little as you want, or just watch. Okay? Here we go. Shafi coffee, shafi coffee, shafi coffee, shafi coffee, shafi coffee, shafi coffee. You don't have to do anything to receive this healing. Just sit back and receive. If you want to continue to breathe, that's fine. And again, it's the depth of what you want to receive, how open you feel about it, the trusting you have, but just knowing you're in charge. You can control the flow. Okay. That concludes the healing portion of today's Facebook Live. Thanks everybody for coming in. We have a whole scroll of offerings on our website. There's a place there for Venmo if you would like to donate. It's all free. You don't have to donate. Some people are compelled to donate, and that's fine. I'm very grateful and thank you for the donations. I'm Christopher Neithammer. I'm a meditation teacher. I'm an energy healer. I'm a retreat guide. I do private retreats as well. I haven't been mentioning that, but I do private retreats. And right now we're doing virtual retreats where you meet with me via Facebook or Skype twice a day, and I email you and text you practices and help you, move to the next level in your life. So I'm available for that as well. What we call virtual retreat, where you stay at your home, tune out from everything, and just stay at your home and do practices throughout the day and night. We have retreats that are as simple as 1-day retreats. We have a 3-day, we have a 7-day beginner, and then we have complex retreats for those of you that have a deep practice, where you could go 7 days. I just did a 10-day myself. So you could do any level of private retreat. If you'd like to go deeper, that's something that we do offer, and it's through the school where we're affiliated with as a retreat guide. So it's a very structured process. If anybody is interested in that, you could text me privately or post and contact us through the website. Again, there's other free things, and you could rewatch this because this is a good one. This here, Valkil bringing Archangel Michael into space, very powerful, and it's something that we need in our time, and then we could change the way people are feeling as a group. It's a group prayer. You could call it that, but it's something that actually works, and you'll notice it. I'm sure everybody that was tuning in today from the beginning could actually feel the difference. So that's it for today. Namaste, all beings. Thank you very much for coming. I'll be here again Thursday at 6 p.m. and Saturday mornings at 10. And I may be doing some other things. So we're looking at the schedule, adding some more. Thanks.